One time I forgot that I jerked off, right?
I forgot you was in the room.
I had napkins all over my stomach. And I'm going to play basketball. It was hot out. So I take my shirt up, and my friend of mine goes, ew. Ew, what's that? What's that? That's that stuff stuck to your chest. I go, I don't know. You know that stuff.
You know how it is.
A couple of kids that could have been in the Ukraine.
Just get in this heat. The jizz will get too hot. Anyway, have a nice day. Tell your mom I said hi.
Anyway, we're playing to 21. Hey, all you cats and kittens, Adam Ray here. Hope you're having a great week or weekend or fucking whenever you're listening to this. But I'm on the road, baby. This Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm with Sal Vulcano. Take that back. Thursday, Friday, Saturday in Portland, Seattle, and Vancouver. We're doing the Arlene Schnitzer Hall in Portland, Paramount in Seattle, and the Vogue Theater in Vancouver with Sal Vulcano from the Impractical Jokers and the Hey Babe podcast. Tickets at salvulcanocomedy.com. Right after that, I'll be in La Jolla, California, in San Diego, baby. July 29th, 30th, and 31st at the Comedy Store in La Jolla. Come out and see me. Tickets at adamraycomedy.com. And grab your tickets while you're there for my shows in Boston at Laugh Boston. August 5th and 6th at Laugh Boston. Holy shit. Come fucking pack your can, have it yet, and get some laughs on at Laugh Boston. August 5th and 6th. August 7th, I'll be in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. That's what she said. August 7th for 2 shows at the Music Hall. Tickets at adamraycomedy.com. And then August 12th and 13th, Laughs Comedy Club, Seattle, Washington. Hometown shows. Come out and see me. A lot of surprises packed for that one. Of course, my specials on YouTube, live in San Francisco and live at Madison, are on my YouTube channel. Go check those out. Adam Ray Comedy on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. Hit me up there. Merch, adamraycomedy.com. Young Rock Season 3 coming back in November. A lot more fun shit coming out, so get ready. Follow me, subscribe, rate the pod. And also, this episode, a very special one. 2 great comedians, Dom Irrera and Eleanor Kerrigan. A couple of beasts, a couple of legends. We talk shop, we giggle, we get serious. It's everything you want in the pod, so enjoy the fuck out of this one and enjoy yourself. Let's do it, baby.
Hey, it's Herbert. And you're listening to the About Last Night podcast, you slippery little son of a bitch. About last night.
Back on the show, here with Eleanor Kerrigan, Dom Irerra.
Woohoo!
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
You guys look great.
Thank
You guys look hot.
Dom's hot.
I feel hot. I have no panties on.
You changed. You wore panties before COVID.
Yeah, those were the days, huh? Bunch of straight guys hanging around.
John, we were talking about your favorite song to make love to, and you said Kanye West. Anything by Kanye West.
But that one song is really funny.
I forget how it goes, too.
Well, it's really funny. So you like it for the comedic effect.
No, it turns me on, too. These kids, I was at the Improv in Florida, and I wanted that song, and 2 black kids, and after the song, they go, "How do you know that song?" I go, we live on the same planet. It's possible I listen to it, you know.
Eleanor, do you have a favorite
Love-making song? Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Sure.
I like it. Def Leppard, a little Def Leppard.
Turn things up a notch.
Pour some sugar. You know,
It's Easy Rider. That's not Eleanor anymore.
Oh my God! I forgot I'm wearing my Wow Women of Wrestling shirt because I was thinking,
yes.
I was thinking we were doing his podcast, and it doesn't have he doesn't film it.
Gotcha.
So, Dom it's an old phonograph. You gotta.
But Dom, do you even think about your first time on camera? And I'm not talking like the softcore porn days. I'm talking like TV that people, went out of their way to watch. Your first day on set. Do you remember that out here?
It wasn't here, right? Was it here?
It was New York.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
New York was. I was an extra in Raging Bull. You may recognize me. I started out like that, and it exploded, man.
What did you have any lines, or did you try to force your way into some scenes?
No. All I did was hide. I lived a block away from where they were shooting the fight scenes.
Yeah.
And I just go, and if you act assertive, people respond to that.
Of course.
I go, hey guys, how you doing? Huh? I would just walk past them, go to sleep for 3 hours, come in and sign the thing. Rape.
Yeah.
2 rapes and a hard pull.
Move it over just a little bit more, yeah.
Yeah, so I think the lighting's going to be not great with the hat
really?
on.
Okay.
Just because the lighting.
Just tilt your hat up a little bit. There we go.
It's an Eagles hat.
Yeah,
He
there we
has
go.
to
No, that's better.
So he's front and center.
Yeah.
show pride.
Yeah, you can. Did you get to meet De Niro?
There, I have met him several times. But
Oh, really?
Not there.
Did they make you wear like a wife beater and some slacks at the pool,
Okay.
which is my
Awesome.
favorite thing that they
Oh,
would
yeah.
do in Raging Bull?
That was great. That's where he met
Why
his-
did they always have slacks?
By the way, his wife.
You want me to move it because it's just the leg is in a little bit.
No, that was good, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you don't mind the leg.
As long as
in your top?
this isn't blocking him, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam's legs.
Let me see his-
Your
What's that?
legs are
Okay, great. My legs are what?
your legs are insured, correct? You're like Tina Turner.
I wish.
Are
I've
they
got
not allowed on camera?
Yeah, I've got bird
hilarious.
legs. I just my dad passed them down to me. Your folks pass anything great down to you, Dom?
Bills. Bills are their burial. Here's we'll give you one last stick.
He had a shovel.
Yeah.
Make you dig the ditch.
Wait, where'd you meet De Niro the first time?
I think it was a party, one of those big deal parties.
Yeah, some big
One of
Hollywood.
those
Jack Nicholson.
Hollywood parties.
Jack Nicholson was always at those things.
Holy shit!
That's great.
I got to bridge kind of both genres.
Generations.
Generations. I'm sorry, I'm fucked up.
We're all in
I'm
pills
like
right
an
now.
animal. I've been caged in. Can I go yet? Did
I pass the test? Can I get outside?
Oh, not on.
Is it time for air?
I got a
soon.
good name dropper thing. Sean Penn, I've known him for a long time.
Oh my God!
It's loaded. He was, can you come to I was in Cleveland. Can you come to New York? I'll
Yeah.
fly in. I said, yeah. What's up? He said, I want you to do this reading for me. I go in the reading. It's De Niro, Chaz Palminteri, Renee Zellweger. It's fucking unbelievable. I'm like, well, how did I get here? What am I doing? Is this like a dream?
Yeah.
And De Niro was very serious. It was a comedy, but he wasn't like fun or anything. Chaz, he's fun. Those
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah, some serious actors just
Chaz
can't
is
turn the
great.
funny button on,
Yeah.
but Chaz is
And he-
pretty goofy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He goes, you think I'll pass? You think they'll like Bronx Tale? Think they'll like in London? Will they understand it? I don't know. They kind of got the same language going for us. That's the part.
Okay, so that you guys met in Philly or LA?
LA.
Whoa, is the Philly bond when you meet someone out here just like
Strong.
you can tell right away? I mean, is there like a code word? Is there like you just
They might have an Eagles cap on.
yeah, you scream cheesesteak from like the top of a mountain. You know the way like Brad connects with other little people, right? Just blows a whistle. Like, do you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
have
yeah.
do you have a thing that like
And
you
they
know?
all jump out of a car. That's weird. That's uncomfortable for Brad.
We're getting shot out of a cannon. He's a Cirque du Soleil show right now. I
It
just saw him in.
depends. That's amazing. I
Yeah.
gotta go see that.
He's not getting shot out of something though. That's everyone that
It's
goes.
a missed opportunity.
It
though.
is. He just
That's
comes out and does jokes. I'm like, dude, if there's a cannon somewhere,
He's really good.
he's great.
So funny.
A beast. When was
That's so hard. Like lifting yourself all the time and all. You know what I mean? He likes to,
Have you-
he climbs up a chair.
have you ever seen him put his luggage in the overhead compartment on a plane? I'll send you a
He's
link.
got to have some help.
I don't know if your
No.
Pornhub password
What
has
are you
run out, but I
talking
will
about?
send you a link.
He doesn't do it.
So people ask him for help, and he goes, "Back away, I got this." And then he's like, "And also sit down for the show." So he hurls his bag. He stands up on the seat, throws his bag up, always gets it like into the spot. I'm sure if there's times where he has to like do some maneuvering, he asks for help, but throws it up. I went to a Laker game with him once, and he had a drink in between or on the floor, and he picked it up with his feet and tossed it to himself. And I've been best friends with him for 10 years, and I'd go, "Hey man, when were you going to tell me you could do that?" And he was like, "Just keep hanging around me. Just more dwarf tricks are going to come out of the woodwork."
Post nasal.
I mean, you just learn. You just
that
use
does mean it.
everything. We're just lazy.
Yeah.
Comparatively, like.
Totally.
Speak for yourself, the other
Well, let me see you.
Did you see me hop into that elevator?
And I want you to shoot it into your hands.
For those watching us, I had to walk. I had to walk like 12 steps. Said I walked a half a mile for the elevator.
If we would have walked around, it would have been so much
Oh
more.
yeah, I know. Fuck. I'm
Walk
sorry.
around.
That's okay. I wasn't paying attention.
Who
I
invites
have been
people
here.
over to a place with steps?
It really is inconsiderate. I'm sorry. Is that kind of a deal breaker for you now? If you get invited to a party,
I would never come back here. I'm telling you right now. It doesn't matter how it goes.
If there's no carpet out front with just easy access right into.
Yeah. All right. We'll put something in for you. There is an elevator.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on it. It was like from 1812.
Yeah. I saw the elevator and took the steps like a dick. I was like,
Not riding in that.
No.
All right. So Philly, you see each other. What happens? There's just like you guys meet, and is there one Philly type thing that gets brought up?
First thing I ever heard her say was, "See, he's up my ass. You want to see his feet?"
So, no, that's not how it goes. So somebody will say like, "Where's Dom?" And I'll go, "He's up my ass. You want to tickle his feet?" Because that's just how
her first joke.
Yeah.
That's just how we say hi in
I
Philly.
think she stole it from the dice man.
I wish.
Ooh, child.
And when I said it about him, he goes, "I've never been up your ass." And I was like, "Oh my God."
Or have I?
Why would you?
Yeah.
Let me see your ass one more time. Brings back some memories.
I think the first joke I heard you do, Dom, and I'm going to butcher it, but it was, it was the Stinky Stanky one.
Oh, that's great.
Stanky pussy.
Yeah.
Stanky.
Which was a classic. But then it was one that was more subtle and like almost a throwaway about your dad, I think, cheating on you with other kids, picking up.
It was like one of the first jokes I ever wrote.
Was it really?
I was a under 5 on All My Children. You know what under 5 is?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you use those terms.
They still do
under
it.
5 lines.
I think they still do it.
Right?
Yeah. I think
played,
they still
actually,
do.
I played a priest. We got the giggles so bad.
Podcasting.
My only lines were body of Christ, blood of Christ. So I just started getting more and more like Peter Lorre. Remember him?
Yeah.
Body of Christ, blood of Christ, body of Christ, blood of Christ. The other night we were talking about what Jesus said, like it wasn't on camera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my feet you're standing on, you know. Is it too late to get eggs? Jesus would say.
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh, they didn't ask you back, huh?
The apostles?
For all my children?
The Last Supper he's talking
That's where I
about.
got.
Oh, the Last Supper. Yeah, I got you. I thought this
I
were
was
lines you were
confused
improvising.
It's not a script like you guys, you kids today.
You kids today get the whole script.
Yeah.
But
you know what's cool about this stand-up? I don't mean to break your
please.
Like I was in New Zealand. This guy was telling me that his little brother is I'm his favorite comedian.
Wow.
I said, "How old is he?" He goes, 14. I go, 14, and he lives in Perth, Australia. How the fuck does he know me? You know what I mean?
That is crazy. Well, he probably saw clips of yours, but you have also toured a lot down there, haven't you?
Yeah.
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 But
and like you said, we're on the same planet. Who don't know Dom Irerra?
Yeah, no shit. If you don't know Dom Irerra.
Yeah.
Being Dom Irerra is very funny because I never know I could be at gate 12 signing autographs, and 13 I look like I'm bothering people. You know, so I get the real perspective of life, you know, what it's really like for everybody, you know.
Well, you get the respect of everybody. You're not only a comic, but you're just a goddamn legend. You've done everything. You're still funny.
Legend?
You're still clicking and ticking. Oh, yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield's a legend.
Oh, you're right there, baby. You're right there.
He hates that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know
You're
why.
a great guy.
That's it. Oh, he was a great guy. All the work I
You're
done.
a good fellow. Yeah. It's
Thanks
never
a lot,
enough.
Adam. I
He
watched
storms
her go
out.
come up the
He
steps.
takes
I
the
was
steps
exhausted.
I came up the steps for you, yeah. Wait, so you said that was the first joke you wrote about your dad picking up other kids from school and seeing other kids?
He never cheated on me. He never cheated on my mother. Used to cheat on me, pick up other kids after school, take them to the zoo.
Right now, driving over here, my dad and I were talking on the phone.
Yeah.
And my dad, he says all wild stuff. So he said, I'm a Marine, you know, because he calls cell phones walkie-talkies.
Amazing.
And so Dom was going to say, he goes, I don't think me and your dad are close enough for me to say, my dad was a Marine too. Can I say it?
Yeah.
My dad was a Marine too, and he also cheated on my mom.
Oh, yep.
It's an icebreaker, huh?
Yeah.
Because my dad would get like, what? But when he met my mom, he said, my mom goes, oh, we've been separated for 25 years. And Dom goes, I don't think he's coming back.
It doesn't look good. I
And
got a bad feeling
fell
about it.
out laughing.
Bad feeling.
She couldn't stop laughing.
Oh,
She
man.
loved it. Like fell in love with him from that moment.
Wait,
that was it.
Now, she's a piece of ass, her mother. You want to talk
By the way,
primo?
she'd be throwing herself around the room laughing.
Oh, yeah. What did our, so my folks split, your folks split. Yeah. All of us.
He left her with fucking 12 kids.
10 broken homes. Yeah.
What?
We should start a podcast, Broken Homes.
Yeah.
He cheated on her?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that naturally?
Yeah. I think that's how it always goes, right?
Happens?
I don't know
if
too
the
many.
woman leaves, it's because she had a mental breakdown.
Right.
And she's probably just walking the streets barefoot, muttering something, you know?
Yeah.
Never a woman doesn't leave her kids. That's a weird.
Yeah.
That's a very small.
Yeah. How many, what percentage of comedians do you think come from
At least half.
split up folks?
More than half, I
Yeah.
think. Well, they say you're either loved too much or not enough.
Mm.
But I don't ever feel like I wasn't loved enough, and I'm
Right.
1 of 10.
Yeah. Wow. That is crazy.
Yeah. So.
Also, I've always looked at it as like, all right, you're greedy if you want 2 parents. One's enough.
Yeah.
One
Good one is enough.
One good one is enough.
2 good ones could put you in a hospital.
Right?
A good and a bad, 2 bad. You know, it just doesn't work. Split it up.
Are there any, you think Elon Musk had 2 parents together?
I don't know, but he's messing things up on his
Jesus,
end.
what did he do? He took back his buying Twitter?
Well, no, I mean that with his kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got multiple
Oh, yeah.
babies,
Oh, he's one of
baby
those guys?
mamas. Yeah. He's dropping.
Dom, do you have kids out there you don't know about?
Yeah, pagan babies. Remember pagan babies? You know what that is? Tell me,
Did you say pagan baby?
Or pagan babies?
Yeah, we would put like a quarter, $1, whatever into the thing.
I don't know what a pagan
And
baby
these
is.
babies somewhere around the world get, now they're older than
Well, they
me.
were like kind of orphany, like you were
Yeah,
donating. Oh, okay.
They're like pen pals.
Pagan baby.
But they can't read or write. Other than that, they're exactly the same.
You would just send them a quarter. Hey, let's throw these quarters at the pagan babies.
Yeah, why don't you
As
just
if
put it
they
in a
don't
wishing
have
well?
it bad enough. Let's throw coins at them.
That's to be called a pagan baby.
Yeah.
At 40.
neat.
Not the nicest thing. You can be an orphan at 40 though, can't you?
Yeah, I guess technically, I can't speak today.
But,
I'm so glad I got here, man. It got so fucking confusing between
I know.
you and
Oh, I know.
oh, the phone call an hour ago was amazing.
Oh God. Also your initial when I told you I had to go to Vegas, you're like, how do you fucking not know you got to go to Vegas?
Oh yeah, I forgot we gotta go to Vegas.
I just
Oh yeah, we're going to France tomorrow
I
too.
told you.
Yeah, I had to go a day early, and yeah,
That's what I said. I said you probably had to go a day early, so you were going
But
to drive in day of, and then
I think I phrased it as if I forgot that I had to go to Vegas. Do you like Vegas? I know you
I
played a
love
lot.
it.
Yeah,
That's his favorite.
It is.
I don't gamble, but I like good restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
the food really is great in Vegas.
Yeah.
People keep telling me that when I go out there, and then I just try to open my heart up to more restaurants. Do you have a favorite out there? I know you like there's a Shake Shack you really
Actually,
French
the one at the
place.
Tropicana is really good.
Oh, the
Robert's.
steak
Oh,
place.
Oakville.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
That one's
Yeah,
good. But you like that French place on the Strip.
Yeah, for a fast lunch, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat there, but Dom loves it.
She doesn't eat anything. She doesn't eat bread.
Eat shit. Yes, I do. Bread I like.
She's the cheapest fucking date I've ever seen. We're fine. We want something? No, I'm not hungry. How fucking not be hungry? You're in a
It's
restaurant.
not that I'm not hungry. It's that it's like it's fear factor for me. I don't
Yeah.
eat a lot of stuff. Like I
Yeah.
don't
Oh,
eat
really?
seafood.
Pretty particular?
I don't eat. Yeah, I'm weird.
'Cause of
I
the-
eat like a 4-year-old.
You know what you eat and like what's in it, and you
That's
just
it.
like stick with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'll eat at home so I don't bother anybody.
But that's why you're like the fucking so fit always. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it, but
But that helps.
we're going
Yeah.
through it. Yeah.
If you're not like taking chances on stuff, do you?
That PB&J is catching up. I'll tell you that.
Wait, now? When you go to Vegas, do you do you have a favorite spot to perform?
Well, I like the Trop now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. Yeah. Here he's listening.
Harry?
I did Rogan's show 3 hours. And,
Oh, yeah.
and I forgot to plug it. I plugged
that's not fair.
I
Yeah, that's
plugged
not
the,
fair.
improv, right?
Yeah, I forget what it was, but it was no Laugh
I plugged
Factory.
the improv, and then it didn't
Yeah.
have an improv there.
Oh my God.
But I did Joe's podcast to promote my album,
Yeah.
and we did 4.5 hours. And I go, Joe, we're supposed to promote my album. He goes, oh yeah, get our album. It's
At the very end. Oh my
Yes.
I
God.
go, who's listening, Joe?
4 hours. Yeah.
Can you switch this?
We would shoot pool.
Oh yeah, he has like
I would
pool
go-
tables in there.
We would
It's
play
the
9
best.
ball. I go, all right, 6 more games. That's it. Because you had to like give him a warning because he wanted to go. Let's go one more.
He's very competitive. He's good at pool.
Really?
He's great.
How long have you known Joe?
Since he was on what was it, News Radio?
Yeah, 94.
Oh wow.
Actually, a little before that. He was on
Oh,
some
did you meet him
pilot.
before that? Oh,
I
okay.
met him at the Montreal Comedy Festival.
Is
I
he
was
had
hosting the
Hardball
show.
first? I think it was
Yeah,
called Hardball.
right.
He had an actual show that he moved out here with a show
Oh wow.
in
I
'94.
had this joke about regular rape and what was it?
Regular rape and date rape.
Yeah,
At least
the
you're on a
difference.
date.
You get a nice appetizer. Can I order anything? I want anything you want. 'Cause later on today we're gonna get busy. Oh
But
my
Joe used
God.
to go crazy over
But he
regular
liked
rape.
regular rape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, "What's regular
Yeah,
rape?
fuck.
Rape is rape."
Oh my god.
The regular rape would take you up behind the bushes. That good. The way rape used to be.
Oh.
Those were the
The
days.
good old days.
Oh.
Please do not call
But
it.
what a great word.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Do you always look when you think of bits, Dom, and I want to know like now versus like when you started, like would the joke just kind of come to you? Would it come in conversation, like, or would something sound out of the ordinary, or you'd think of something like, I guess your writing process. I'm asking, how would you come up with your jokes? Through hanging out and or
Definitely
writing on
through
set?
hanging out.
Yeah.
I can't sit and write. I like the end of the Woody Allen thing at 9 to 5. I could. How about you?
Yeah, something will hit me from life. Even just come back from Vegas, some things happen. I just jot it down on my phone, and then sometimes it's a little fuller, and then a lot of times it's a couple beats on something.
Like a bullet point.
Yeah, and then I'm like, all right. And then throughout the day, I can't just. Sometimes if I think of it on stage, and I just go, oh, I should try to talk this out. But more often than not, it's throughout the day after writing it down, looking at it, and then trying to just kind of talk it out to myself.
Bring it to something
Yeah.
bigger. Or
Yeah.
if it doesn't work, then you just throw it out. But
Yeah.
we always say the same thing because I don't know if it's because where we come from, but our friends and are funnier than anything
Yeah.
we could ever do.
I've
like
got some of those too.
And he makes fun of his family a lot, and so do I. Like
Is it a Philly thing or your family specific?
No. What was the joke about? Was it your cousin Louie covering his drink?
Oh,
Who
yeah.
used to cover the drink?
Like somebody's going to come in and.
Yeah. Because he goes, if you left your drink, if you passed it around the room, it would come back fortified with vitamins and minerals.
I'm very bad at remembering things.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't about age. This is about when I was 16.
Yeah.
Like I would walk into a room and go, "What the fuck did I walk in this room for?" That
Wow.
kind of. So I really have to write them down right away.
Yeah.
Or I'll forget them.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I don't know if you write in English. Dom writes in, what do you call that?
The shakes.
Jesus. He's left his notebook and people will open it and be like, "Hey, whose notebook is this?"
I was
And they're
always-
like, "I don't know, it's gibberish. I don't read
I
Pig
always-
Latin from
shorthand."
a
I always
prison.
shaked. I always had like my hands were like
Yeah.
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 Since I was a kid. I'm like, why are you shaking like that? I don't know, because you're squeezing my neck, you motherfucker.
But you're so quick on stage too. Do you
Right.
like to?
It's like a different person.
Yeah.
It's like I could have no energy. I could be sick, go on stage and then back to feeling bad.
Yeah.
You know.
When did you first get kind of seen out here? Once stand-up started to kind of like pick up.
Well, I was lucky because I started in New York and I had a decent reputation.
Right.
So it wasn't really much trouble. Mitzi was really good to me. Actually, the beginning was
Not
pretty
the
fun.
first time, yeah. It was rough.
I auditioned for her and I passed and I didn't. I go back to New York. How'd you doing? I passed first time, paid regular. I go back the second time. She had no idea who I was.
Who are you? What'd you do with
the cute guy with the hat?
Dominic.
What did she say to you for you to get past?
Gary Shandling was with her. He knew me and we knew each other, and he was kind of pushing it. That helped. It always helps to have like a famous sidekick going in with you.
Yeah, always.
Or somebody she really admires. Because it could be somebody she doesn't like that she's just like, yeah, I'm not listening to them.
So she would take recommendations or referrals.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
you only
she
got
really-
a showcase through a referral.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's tough to make it those days.
Mm-hmm. And those days it's packed now, but everybody was, if they were any good, was on TV. So you're competing, he's coming in.
It's in the
there's-
lineups every night.
Yeah, unbelievable.
This was
Like
what-
they have.
What year did you come out to LA? I forget.
Uh,
81? 80? Why did I make that up?
83. I
83.
did Star Search.
How'd that go?
My goal was just to get flown out here. I set the bar low. It's like, why do I want to be a star? I just want a free ride. That would help, and that happened with Star Search.
They saw you in New York.
Well,
Yeah.
they fly
Ed
you
McMahon's
out.
daughter
wow.
saw me.
Wow.
And I had a joke about him, about Ed McMahon, and his
Oh,
daughter
no.
was one of the people who passed me.
Yeah.
And she goes, "My father loves that joke, by the way." I go, "Ooh." I thought he was going to fucking, once I get on the
I'm
Tonight
sending
Show,
him
he's
out to execute you. Whoa. Yeah, when I first started waiting tables
Yeah.
at the Comedy Store, I interviewed with Mitzi, and the everybody would play jokes on you there. So when I came during the day, they saw how tall I was, and they were like, "Yeah, wear heels." And so now I'm towering over Mitzi at the
Holy
bar.
shit.
She didn't like
And
that.
she hated that. I didn't know they were
They were
joking.
fucking with you.
Yeah. So it was like Scott Day and all them. And so I'm literally towering over her, and she's going, "Oh, how tall are you?" You know.
This is
And then
going to
she-
be a problem.
She goes, "Where are you from?" I said, "Philadelphia." "Okay. You know Dom Irrera?" And I go,
Really? I didn't know that.
"Yeah, "Oh yeah, I told you that." She's just ignoring me. And so yeah, I go, "Yeah, but I didn't know him. I only knew him because
Did you know?
we watched the Rodney Dangerfield special
Oh, yeah.
on a loop."
Oh, really?
And he did jokes about South Philly, Big Petey, Little Pit. That's my
Yeah,
neighborhood.
yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
I go, "Oh yeah, sure. South Philly, Big Petey. And Mitzi was like, "Oh, okay. Well, you're hired." And I was like, "Wow. Okay, thanks. Cool." And then she was like, "Lose the shoes."
We can't have big bitches
And I was
up
like,
in here
"Oh,
serving cocktails.
okay."
She told me I had to wear.
They couldn't
black.
believe I got hired.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you were the first one.
But it was him because I knew his jokes, and I knew.
Wow.
And she used to get mad at whole cities. So that time she wasn't mad at Philadelphia.
Tell him to go back to New York.
Yeah. Well, she
That's
wouldn't
what
let me hire
always try
anybody
and
from
get
New York.
cops in. Cops.
Yeah, because then you started helping hire people, yeah?
Oh yeah, I did everything in that place. But for Mitzi, yeah.
She thought you were stealing.
Oh,
remember?
this is great. Tell me what happened.
Steve Sharippa, you know him?
Oh, yeah.
So
It's-
we're good
they
friends. We're all good friends.
They
Sharippa.
both- he was in this plot to steal.
Mitzi went to see Paulie in Vegas, and Sharippa put her in a nice room, and Mitzi didn't like it. She was angry with the Riv or something. She goes, "He put me in a fucking Murphy bed." And I was like, "No, he didn't." Sharippa's like, "No, I didn't." So she was mad at Sharippa. And then there was this manager who was just out to get me in trouble in any way, shape, or form. And he knew Mitzi didn't like Sharippa. So he linked me and Sharippa together
Amazing.
and told Mitzi that we were stealing from the Comedy Store. It was dead. There was
There's
to
nothing to
steal.
What were you stealing?
What was
Yeah.
that? Paint? What was I shipping? Paint? I don't understand what I could steal. And so she called Dom. She goes, "You believe it?" Steve Sharippa.
They had this scheme.
They're scheming.
And he just started laughing.
The new
What did you
Bonnie
say
and
to-
Clyde.
What did you say to her? Do you remember?
They
I
don't
don't-
have any fucking organization.
You go, Mitz, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Somebody's lying to you. That's insanity.
Oh, my God.
And then like she just realized that the person
Yeah.
was. But if she didn't call Dom, I would have got fired for stealing from
Fuck, you saved her life.
from
St.
nobody.
Francis of Assisi.
No, I stayed there for another 6 years or so. Jesus.
How did she, what did you do that instilled the trust in her to just keep giving you responsibilities and becoming such a big part of the store?
Well, I was a good waitress, and I didn't want to be a comic.
Yeah.
So that was a big plus for her.
You did or didn't?
Did not.
Yeah.
Didn't. Had no interest. You
You
know.
still haven't really turned the corner.
really.
All
I haven't
due-
really
all
leaned
due
into
respect.
it at all.
I wouldn't call you a comedian per se.
Still trying to figure it out.
Comedian. They were trying to do that.
What's
I
that?
hate that.
Bring up-
Comedian.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a comedian.
You guys ready for a lady? No, we're not ready. Ease us into it. Just give,
No.
give us a gay guy first. then a lady.
He's into it.
I hate that. Are you ready
Throw
for your
a trans.
headliner?
We don't want.
Yeah.
Are you ready for your headliner? Yeah, no, I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
I didn't know there was going to be a questionnaire. You're supposed to entertain me. But I think just also like waiting tables.
Yeah.
And, like I was good at it, and I because I needed to make money. You know, I wanted to be an actress.
You were great. You're much
And-
better than that.
definitely,
and
and sometimes I'll go on stage and I'll be like, I can make so much money in this room as a waitress. I should have
Oh,
never
yeah.
quit.
Wow.
I'm like, God damn
You were
it.
so good, huh?
I loved it. I was good at it because it was only drinks. I didn't drink. That was another plus.
Yeah.
like I'll have a shot or two here, or there, very rare, but I don't. And so she loved that because usually waitresses, bar staff, drinks all night after their shift. I still have shift drinks. They always say, Eleanor still has shift drinks. What do you need?
Oh my God.
Because so she just trusted
and you
me.
were fun and personable and just
and I would talk shit and bother people. And then I was her personal assistant, so I'd be at her house. And when I was doing the wrestling, I'd show up with like a black eye, a bandage around. I had a hairline fracture in my collarbone, and she was like, "Honey, who's doing this to you?" And I was like, "Oh no, Mitz, I took the wrestling show. Remember, I'm wrestling."
Don't have to keep saying
that. She looked at me. She goes, "You can talk to me, honey."
Oh no!
Did you know you were badgered? I didn't know that.
Oh God!
She would constantly, because I would have like a black eye, and I would just be waiting tables.
I saw her at the forum.
He came to see me wrestle.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's funny. She's crazy.
Rogan would come, and then we would give Dom a heart attack in the kitchen wrestling.
Oh, they used to do this thing where her head would come a quarter of an inch of the cement. And Joe would flip her. And, he doesn't get into a lot of physical stuff because he's so strong.
Yeah.
But
I would wrestle with him, and he didn't. Like, he liked it because I have 6 brothers.
Yeah.
He's child's play comparatively.
Well, 2 of them don't count because they're drugs. Drugs and alcohol.
Drugs and alcohol. One time we were in Jersey. We went to see Dom. I took my whole family.
Yeah.
And he was like, El, which one of your brothers? He's such a good drug dealer. I had to buy drugs from him. My mother turned around and went, "You told him?" Yeah. And I went, "Mom, don't fall for his idiocy."
Yeah.
I got time on my hands, man.
He could make her laugh any minute.
Yeah.
Anytime.
You're good with everybody.
With the elderly or with my own age.
I was trying to get it out. You crush with moms, yeah?
I did, yeah. Well,
yeah.
They got big tits like her mom.
That's because she didn't breastfeed. There's still milk in there. You could get some.
It's hard like that all the time.
Yeah, show up to her house with a bowl of cereal.
That's sour milk in there. You got to get that out.
It's fun.
Have you ever been in any altercations? Like, were you when you started stand up in New York? Right, that's where you started.
Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of plays before that.
Oh yeah, he's a theater major.
Like what? I did a play.
Pippin.
Yeah, right.
Do it. Hit it, Don.
Yeah. Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah,
Blessing
I heard
in your
it.
head, mazel tov, mazel tov. Like Grandma Zayla said, mazel tov. Such a man in life. He'd blow the gun. That's. I know the whole score.
Oh yeah, I'm obsessed too.
Really?
That's our.
I was supposed to be in the Fiddler on the Roof.
Really?
And then I couldn't do it because it was a theater outside. It was my freshman year of high school, and so there was no way to do it and be in high school.
Would have been Laser Wolf.
I would have had to not do my freshman year of high school. I had to be who?
Laser Wolf.
Laser Wolf.
Who's that?
One of the characters you would have been in.
Yeah.
I was in The Odd Couple. Auditioned for Oscar and got Felix.
Nice.
I was actually too skinny. Can you imagine? It's left.
So cute.
I bet you were so funny in that.
Yeah. I was
So
right.
is that what got you the live fix to want to do stand up then? I'm sure.
See, I would rather work with people than be alone on stage.
Yeah.
But you can't make the money you can make alone.
Right.
But it's lonely up there when you're killing.
You can see if the Scolarbellos will let you just join the.
I love those guys.
Yeah, it's
They're
so good, right?
fucking funny.
Did
So
you ever,
good.
in seeing something like that, would you ever did it ever make you want to have like a duo act or just somebody else to bounce?
Well, I didn't, but Nathan Lane,
Yeah.
to be a name dropper, he asked me about, when he was floating, he was looking for another partner. He had one partner. They were great together. And he asked me if I was interested in doing it. So we went up to his apartment. I didn't know he was gay. Not that he did anything. It just, he wasn't like feminine gay.
Yeah.
He was funny gay. We were there. I was there for about 4 hours. We talked. We laughed, and we never talked about it again.
Did you cuddle?
Because we realized one of us had to do the writing, which is the hard part.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, did you know that about Nathan?
No, I didn't. That's great.
So then So then you're starting in New York and you're kind of just getting.
It's an improv group.
Right. What was it called? What?
The Broadway local. The First Amendment was the part of it we all branched off of, but Bruce Willis was in that one, the second one. And then I got him to audition for because I was starting to make money as stand-up.
Yeah.
He didn't get the part.
What?
Bruce Willis, yeah. Some other geek, mook.
Some mook. Some truth.
Yeah. Isn't that wild? You never know, and it always gives you hope. And you see a guy that who was that big was like, he was the best laid bartender in the world.
Was.
Oh my God, he would just go get girls for us. We didn't feel
Another
like walking.
Philly thing.
Oh my, he's a Philly guy too. Holy shit.
Suburbs, right?
Penns Grove, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Philly.
Suburby.
Is there when you grow up in Philly? Do you know all? So the Philly like heroes or like that everyone looks up to or talks about are who?
Rocky.
Rocky.
Watch your mouth.
Right.
Mike Schmidt it used to be.
Mike Schmidt.
Oh yeah,
I had
that's
a
right.
fight over that. It's Steve Carlton, Julius Erving,
Right.
things like that. Like
Right.
our athletes
Yes.
are insane. Bobby
Julius
Clark.
Erving was like a prince.
He was, right.
Unbelievable. No, still like.
I mean, he was also just transforming the sport, right? And it was
Well, he
happening
created
in your
the
backyard.
game.
Yeah.
Sure.
His best years were over. His best years were when he was
The
with the
AV,
Nets. He was with the Nets in New Jersey.
hmm
And then he got traded to Philly, and that really helped the league grow.
And revitalize the city. Like, was it kind of like a yeah? And
Well, the Flyers did that too. The Broad Street Bullies.
what they
Like,
do?
good, what
Too
they
many
do.
white guys.
How dare you?
What's the white guy? How good could they
Do you
be?
not
if
like
they're white?
hockey?
I'm not a huge hockey guy.
Ew,
Seattle just got a hockey
gross.
team, but I'd say I didn't grow up with
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah,
Where'd you grow up?
Seattle.
Basically Canada.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful city.
hockey's everywhere.
I know.
And,
We had a AAA team, but it wasn't.
But they were wild. They were like, they would fight. People hated them because, which is pretty much Philadelphia. I
Yeah.
mean, they didn't know they were all Canadian and whatnot. But Rick McLeish and Reggie Leach, my mom was obsessed
Yeah.
with them. She would watch. She took us to a game. There was a horrible storm, and this was I think she knew my dad was cheating. I don't know. He just wasn't coming home again.
Sure.
He was stuck at the office, kind
Yeah.
of thing. She's like, "You own your own
You're
business,
stuck in
Yeah.
and you can walk.
You make your own hours.
You can walk. It's walking distance,
You're
buddy."
your secretary too. You're just jerking off in the corner.
So she
Yeah.
was pissed,
Oh, no.
and just the house was chaotic. I remember, and they said on the radio because they were listening for news and stuff
Yeah.
because it was such a bad storm, and they said if you could get to the Spectrum, we'll let you in for free, and we'll give you free hot dogs and hot chocolate. And my mom had 10 kids, and she was just like, you know what, free. That's what I heard. Let's go. We're going to see the Broad Street Bullies.
Amazing.
And I was maybe 5, right? Billy
5,
6.
5.5, I forget.
Charlie and Johnny. So Charlie and Johnny were 8 and 9. But so they were old enough.
Yeah.
That was their thing.
Yeah,
Me and
yeah.
Billy just were going hot chocolate. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
Dominic, stop it.
Remember the night I was playing with you?
Wait.
Explain that one.
Wait, Dom. We were driving to San Diego, and Dom was like, "You drive." So I was like, "Okay," but he's making me drive his stupid space car. What's it called? Mercedes? I don't know. I don't do those kind of cars. Wealth. And so I was driving the car,
Yeah.
and it had this new nozzle,
Yeah.
you know how they have the no more stick. It's
Yeah.
like this. You
Yeah,
go
yeah,
like this.
yeah.
So the radio was there, and the gears are here. So
That's confusing.
I know. So all of a sudden I'm driving, I'm just watching the road, and I just feel this, and I'm like, Dom, because he was trying to turn the radio,
He's trying to put on some Lou Bega.
and I go, are you just trying to hit on me after all these years? And
I waited my turn now.
crashed. We almost crashed. It was so weird.
Something
'cause he
about the
was just-
405. Yeah.
And so right now driving here before whatever, I went to pick him up, and I threw his bag in the back,
Yeah.
and he goes, hey, I wanted my water. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I leaned in, basically put my tit in his mouth, and he's just like,
Hey guys, Adam Ray here for the About Last Night podcast, and I'm sitting down because I got some big news. Usually I'm standing up to do comedy, but I'm sitting down now because I got the deal of a lifetime. First of all, sitting is bad for you. We all know that, whether we're sitting on planes or sitting on a beanbag chair watching porn in front of our kids. There's just too much damage you do on the body. Thankfully, Axion has come up with a chair that allows your pelvis to move the way it does while you walk. So all 33 vertebrae align into perfect posture. The result? Better breathing, better blood flow, and relief from the pain. It's crazy what you can do when you set your body to do it. Now, these guys are homies of mine. My buddy Dennis worked with the Clippers as their doctor for 27 years. He runs a wellness center called Peak Wellness. He's a fucking gangster and has saved me from surgery numerous times. I actually met Justin Bieber at his place. And I was in my boxers getting cupping done, and Bieber and I locked eyes, and I was like, this is how we were supposed to meet. And Bieber smiled, and I never saw him again. But this chair is a game changer. It's changed the way I live. It's changed the way I breathe, the way I sit. And you guys right now can get that chair for 25% off using the promo code ALN25 at all33.com. Go to all33.com and use promo code ALN25 for 25% off this chair. It's incredible. You got to get it. It's the only chair out there to get. We will be getting them for the studio, but don't take my word for it. Check out this video.
At All33, we've always pushed to reimagine the way we work. That's why we designed our revolutionary sit-in-motion technology to help people perform and feel their best. Then all of a sudden, the whole world was free to rethink how we work, and especially where we work. And as Americans came home, so did we. We approached the design of our chairs with a person and planet-first mindset. That's why we chose to build them here in the United States. Manufacturing in the US means we're able to have eyes on every step of the process. From material sourcing to part production to testing, even shipping. And we're able to recycle materials, use less energy, and reduce our carbon footprint. We've built the healthiest chairs you will ever sit in to keep you and the world moving, because movement makes things happen.
There's something about a cute, adorable noise like that versus like the, like you can be less pervy with your creepiness.
Could you give us an example?
I don't think we can move
You got
on.
a really nice girlfriend now.
Yeah, she's great.
I don't know if you're going to settle down that way. That's good.
Yeah, fiance. Yeah, we're gonna get married.
That's great.
Yeah. Not till October. I got time to call it off. So.
Hey, calm down.
Yeah.
October's a good month.
Yeah.
Like Halloween-y.
Yeah.
Nice.
Any tips? Any advice?
Don't do it.
Never tell the truth.
Never tell the truth.
Always lie.
Yeah.
About
Now
things.
lie or omit.
Always lie.
Omit is a nice word for
Omit's
lie.
a
right?
beautiful.
I went to school with an
Omit?
Amit, Naranjan. Yeah.
Oh,
But he
was
never
there?
omitted.
No.
Don't
that
we
was
have-
his name, Amit.
Amit, yeah.
Like,
Amazing. What
who's
kind
that
of name is
comedian? Ahmed.
Ahmed. What
Right.
about him?
Talk about a lazy family, huh? Ahmed. What's your name?
I can't think of your middle name. Just Ahmed.
What were you named after? Do you know? Where does Tom come
Father.
from? Yeah?
My sister was named after my mother.
That's lazy, ultimately.
It is.
Well, you know what we have in our weird family, because there's so many of us.
Yeah.
Catholics do godparents.
Yes.
So Bobby and Edie, my younger brother and sister, their godparents are my oldest brothers and sisters.
No way.
We ran out. We ran out of friends. My mom was like, I only have a few friends.
Yeah.
Got some hot nieces. Huh? She really does.
Oh, my
Was her name
God.
Victoria? But
Oh, yeah, Victoria. Now that she's legal, I'll let you say it. But he used to say it when
Takes
she
all the
wasn't
fun out.
legal.
Jesus. It's
legal
I
thing.
can't pay a compliment?
She was so cocky, right? Thought she's the best, this kid. She's so cute.
Wait, not the one I met at the store
No,
one time.
he met
Yeah.
my Alexa, my other hot niece.
Is that the one who's gay now?
Not now, but yeah, she's gay. She's always
Oh,
been gay. She just pretended for you people.
She's happy?
No, yes.
Good.
And I always tease Ari Manis.
Yes.
So she moved out here, and she was working with him on some film
Yeah.
thing, and they made out, and then all of a sudden she jumped out of the closet, and I was like, "Thanks, Ari."
That's at Ari Manis on Instagram, ladies. If
yeah.
you're looking to,
I've been on his unlicensed therapy because he needs therapy, and
That's amazing.
He made my niece jump out of the closet. But Alexa, you actually were that was on this morning. I woke up really early.
Oh, it
and
was?
Heat was on, so
Oh,
you'll
man.
get a check.
Okay, good.
And,
For 14 cents.
He's in this movie.
People only knew.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, Seinfeld's on. You're making some money, huh?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
38 cents
Yeah,
in the
no,
mail.
he's
I got a
making
whole
money.
bunch of them fanned out in my apartment
Really?
for
I
like
know.
17
What do you do with them?
cents.
It's
I'm
just,
not going to
it's
What
just
am I, an asshole?
Yeah, like
Throw them out.
23 cents.
You know what I'm gonna
for
do? Take 'em
according
to-
to Jim Guestar. I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking, just let me go deliver it to Belushi.
I'm going to take it to a mall and put it in the fountain.
Yeah.
A wish.
Make a
And
wish.
These are just pennies. I'm just going to throw the
It's
papers
insulting.
in there.
Till
It's
death.
ridiculous.
Till Death was the best residuals I ever got.
Till Death?
Well, because Brad Garrett was one of the.
But they didn't
producers.
change. Didn't they change the law, like the way they distribute later?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it doesn't feel like it.
No, I mean they changed it where that's why we're getting pennies.
Oh, gotcha.
Before it used to be a lot more.
Oh,
You know what I made the most
believe it
money?
was.
I made the most money on cartoons by far.
Oh, I believe that.
Hey Arnold.
yeah.
Put me through school. I mean,
Holy shit.
yeah.
That's incredible. I love Put Me Through School, but
I just said that. I made that up.
I like it because I don't know where you went to school. I mean, I'm going to go with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm
School of Hard
enjoying
Knocks.
that.
That's where I went.
Yeah,
Fucking
so-
kids got it
I
made.
was like, wait, what is he talking about? School?
How did you get the Seinfeld gig?
Just Larry called me.
Yeah.
I didn't know how good the show was. This is like the second year.
Oh yeah. It's like-
I'm on the couch watching football. Larry David calls up. He goes, Dom, you got to do the show. You know, it's a pretty good show. Did you see it? I go, no, I didn't see it. You know. But I'll take a look. I heard it's good. And of course, he said he had like 3 other parts ready for me. And I studied for what I didn't get it because I didn't go. But
why you didn't go? Why wouldn't you go?
Because I was watching Sunday football and when he asked me. I
Guys,
didn't
there's
know it
a
was
big
like the
game on
greatest
today.
show.
He's such a dick. Like he's that
Oh.
person, or he'll be like, "Oh, I can't do your movie because I'm at the Yuck Yucks in Toronto or something."
Priorities.
No, what was the other one that you used? The
Bruce
bananas.
Willis asked me. Bruce
Oh,
Willis asked
no.
me to give him an award, like a cinematography award. or
Yeah.
something. And I didn't go because I was in Charlotte working the Funny Zone. I made the worst choices in life.
Oh, God.
Like
You
coming
had to
here
say
today.
that sentence, too. Sorry, Bruce.
Yeah. He's
No,
like,
he
"Oh,
was
I'm not
cool.
going to cancel.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I got a weekend."
Yeah.
Wait,
Well, you-
what?
Commitments.
$5,000 all at once. Who makes more than that?
But you know, we were talking about with my niece. What was great is she's living with me, Alexa, at this moment.
She
At that
is?
not right now, but when she met Adam, and she comes to the Comedy Store with me in my apartment. She's watching this movie Heat on a loop.
Yeah.
So I say, "Hey, Alex, this is Adam. Adam Ray was
Yeah.
in Heat." She goes, "No, he wasn't." She looked him up and down and went, "No, he
Yeah,
wasn't."
no
He
star
goes,
quality there, as far as I'm
Who
concerned.
would lie about meeting you? I don't get it. What is
I
wrong
go,
with you?
"Alexa." She goes, "That's not him." I go, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
please."
That was amazing.
No, he was.
Yeah.
He wore like a weird.
I had a beard and long hair,
Oh,
but
yeah.
still, you know, same
I
eyes,
made-
same thighs.
You do great impressions, huh?
Was that?
You do great
A
impressions.
few, yeah.
And you did have an accent,
Did you see
Yeah,
him,
a little bit, yeah.
little tiny
Yeah.
bit.
see him, DJ Leno?
Yes, it's great.
That's fucking
okay,
brilliant.
What you were in Pam and Tommy?
Yeah, yeah,
They were
playing Jay.
nominated.
Yeah.
This was
I
great.
know, I just asked, I was like, do I get to go? I don't know how many episodes you
I
got
know
to do.
Dice was in it too.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, did you always know he was an actor?
Yes.
Oh, he's
Really?
a good actor.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That
Always.
truly
You know,
caught me by surprise.
really.
Yeah.
His first movie. Well, I don't know if it was his first movie because there might have been one weird one before this, but one that went like a cult classic kind of thing was called Private Resort.
Okay.
And it was Johnny Depp's first movie.
Wow.
And Andrew was like telling everybody at the store, like, "Wait till you see this kid, man. He's good. He's got it." And Rob Morrow was in it too. Like it was a decent cast. It was like a silly, like 80s dumb
Yeah.
movie,
Yeah.
whatever, that just kind of went under the radar. But we loved it because it was like one of those little cult classic
Yeah.
things. But he was so funny and so good at like act. You were like, "Oh shit!" Like I was jarred from that.
Did he take, go ahead.
We were on the same HBO special
Yes.
Really?
with Rodney Dangerfield.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah,
What was the lineup?
Bill Hicks.
Yeah.
What was it?
Schimmel?
Robert Schimmel.
So-
Carol Leifer.
Carol Leifer.
Barry Sobel.
Barry Sobel. I was just going to say that
Wow.
one.
It's good.
Was it Roseanne too, or is that a different one?
Different one.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know they're all. I know he did a bunch, but their lineup. That's why we would watch Dom on a loop. Like we knew Dom's stuff more than we knew Andrew's, to be quite honest.
What were some jokes at Dom's that you just remember you would just,
Hanging on the corner. Like, where was you last night? How come you didn't come around? Everybody was there. Big Petey, Little Petey, Wee Petey, Orthopedie, Joey Bag of Donuts.
I
Well-
remember that.
Muscles marinara. Like it was all and we would be screaming laughing because
oh my God.
that's all we did was hang on a corner. And if that's what you do in South
Look
Philly,
at me now. Look
and
at
if
me.
nobody came out, you'd
I'm
be like,
short,
"Where
fat.
were you?" Now Dom doesn't come around. I'm like, where were you last night? Everybody was there.
I stutter. A comedian who stutters, he can't go far.
Were you there at that? Just back to Philly real quick. Like, is the attitude of Philly, like, you know, the way that people talk about in New York, where it's like, you know, ask someone when they're like, it's fucking over there. Like, does Philly have a similar kind of vibe and attitude, or a little nicer, a little rougher, or?
Well, they're like Boston and New York, but a little bit tougher, a little crazy.
A little crazier.
Weren't you on that show with Burr when he got?
That's the best.
Right?
It's his fault that
What?
Burr got so mad.
I was out there. It was 3,000 drunks that follow morning radio. How sad is your life? That's what
Dom,
they were.
those are our people.
So this big show, it was a big theater show. It was like
Opie and Anthony.
Camden.
oh yeah,
So it's their, what was it called? Their pet show or something?
right,
Live
a
pet.
charity.
What's
something
his
like
name?
that.
The bald-headed guy who he even got booed, and he was there. They see.
Jim Norton.
Oh wow,
Jim Norton. And then there was Jimmy Schubert.
yeah.
And so I think
Bob
Schubert went
Saget.
on first, Saget, all Philly guys. Like,
Jimmy says, I fucking bombed out there. I go, you can't bomb if they're not listening.
yeah, right, exactly.
But you gotta
Yeah, you're right.
And so what, but I forget
I
what.
went out, and then like there was about 3,000 people. Now, all of them. It's a pretty good audience. About 300 people were booing me. I said, you can boo if you want. I know you live in your mother's basement with your AC/DC T-shirts and all. And this is the highlight of your life. I said, but I'm making $10,000 for 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Well, what are you? So I got.
So he was
Yeah.
shitting on them.
Yeah.
And then they booed him. And
No,
then,
they
more.
booed me before. Then when I did that, they were actually okay. But Bill was next,
and
and
he was
goes,
so mad.
He was
they,
so-
they
yeah.
booed Dom Irrera in Camden. Fuck them. I said, Bill, it's all right. Fuck them. And I go, and there's something good was going to happen.
He was so angry.
Really, backstage.
I sat on one of the speakers and I was fucking crying, laughing. The funniest thing was he's knocking all these Philly things, Rocky, and all this shit. And then he goes, and you know what? Fuck Liberty Bell. That to me struck me like, what the fuck poor Liberty Bell do?
Yeah.
He was like, remember when the Flyers wore slacks?
I hope
What
Donald.
what is wrong with you people? Your baseball team Phillies is a girl, a little pony.
Yeah.
I was dying. I was like, oh
You
my
say too about
God.
like Rocky, like, oh, I can't wait till Rocky 23 comes out. I wonder if he'll win that one.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. You got an actual fighter that lives in it, but you don't even know who he is. You don't even pay
Joe
attention to
Frazier.
Joe Frazier.
Yeah.
He's like, you worship a fake
Yeah.
fighter. I mean, couldn't be more accurate. It was
So
amazing.
racist, yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. It just proves the racism.
I had a night with him in Kilkenny.
Oh, in Ireland, yeah.
Or Burr?
No,
Or Joe Frazier?
it was Joe Frazier and Ali, the three of us.
He fought Joe Frazier in Ireland. Those were
That
the
was
good old
Burr.
days.
Yeah, we had a 1-2 punch.
Burr said to me, show me that, I know everybody in town. I've been going here for 20 years.
In Ireland. He knows everybody.
Yeah.
And,
First of all, what started to get you out there?
Comedy festival.
Yeah.
And Bill said to me, take me to the back, the back pubs. Nobody knows about and all that. So we went out. We had one of those nights. We weren't even drinking. Fucking on the ground, laughing so hard, my muscles in my stomach, which were visible in those days. And it was one of those nights, you're crying, laughing.
Oh, yeah. It's the best.
I had one the other night about Jesus. And we're saying the things that were cut out of the tape for
You
the
gotta stop saying Jesus. I gotta bow my head every time, Tom.
we say,
13 years of Catholic school.
like, did Jesus say, is it too late to get the eggs? That's my foot you're on, Peter. I was with a friend of mine, Steve Schaefer, who's a comedian too. We were crying, laughing. You can't duplicate that moment
Yeah.
when it clicks.
So funny.
Yeah,
Burr and him, when they talk about that Kilkenny night, they immediately get the giggles and just start, because somebody was singing or something.
I was making up songs,
Oh,
and
you were
the
making up
drunks
songs?
here.
Yeah,
Me mother, she was. Me father came to me, and they all went for breakfast, and the brushes of the comedy, like stupid.
So stupid.
Do they? They love comedy over there. Yeah, American comedy in
Yeah.
particular.
I'm dying to go there.
Yeah. What the
and just
fuck?
perform.
They're great writers. They're really.
And they're so. Because they're my peeps.
Yeah.
But they love to laugh.
Yeah.
And drink and just forget.
Yeah.
They're just, angry so that any kind of release is a good release.
Good
you know?
good audiences too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like when I'm jerking off in front of a blind lady.
My mom, what?
And it's like jerking off in front of a blind lady. I don't know.
My mom was there with all her friends, and the
Speaking-
guy
speaking of
was
jerk-
singing a blind lady,
Speaking of
jerking off. So
Her mom.
Dom loves to jerk off to my mom's tits,
Oh.
and if
Oh,
she
yeah.
heard this, Dominic, I would.
Oh,
Be
she
punished.
hears it in her soul. She feels it.
I wasn't home. I was in Philly.
Yeah.
He showed up.
Can you turn the heat up? Not,
Well, turn the air on. Let's turn the air on.
you mind?
No, not at all. I'm just hot.
He
Like 10
showed
more
up.
minutes. Cool.
Yeah, I don't care. He knocked on my my door, and my mom was sleeping. Because I gave him my address, but I didn't know when he was coming.
Yeah.
So I was at a party with my older brother and sister, and I wasn't paying attention, and my mom didn't know where we were. He knocked on the door. She comes down in her robe. He's like, ooh.
Yes.
Ah.
Mother of 10.
He was with his old girlfriend. And my mom's like, can I get you anything?
Yeah.
He goes, it is like 1 a.m. FYI, like, or
Oh,
midnight or
God.
something like that. And he goes, you have any pots or pans? I like to bang pots and pans.
What was it, New Year's Eve?
No.
Oh.
It
Wasn't even a holiday. He just wanted to bang some pots and pans.
I came. My mom's
So
got a
sad.
robe. She's like this. She's like, your friends are here.
Oh, the robe
honey.
tuck and cover. Yeah. The gentleman downstairs looking for things to
I went
bang
to
around. Yeah.
It's a little South Philly row home. She can't even hide from him.
Oh.
It's so funny. But then we showed up, and then we took him to a neighborhood bar.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, let's let my mom go back to sleep. She doesn't want you nuzzling her tits anymore.
Was there a spot in Philly that you guys would go to like when you go back to do shows like that everyone goes to after? Like, is there like a Cheers type spot or
Yeah.
where you're just kind of
Chicky
taken
and
care
Pete's?
Chicken and Pete's, yeah.
Chicky Pete's?
Chicken and
Chicken
Pete's
and
on
Pete's.
the night before.
Great cheesesteaks.
Mm.
They do have great cheese. They have great crab fries. Are crazy.
Wow.
So I don't even eat. It's just flavored.
Yeah.
It's not actual.
Yeah.
It's weird. So it's so good though. But Chicky and Pete's the night before Thanksgiving, Jerry Blavital, that's a big guy, like a big DJ.
This guy's like 80 years old.
You should
Still
see
doing
him.
it?
Unbelievable shape.
Unbelievable conditioning.
Still doing it. Still yelling. I mean, like old school DJ, gets the crowd unbelievably going and plays the best music.
Doesn't look 80.
No. And all
79
summer
and a
long,
half, my hand to God.
all summer
how do you
long,
do
you
it?
can play him. He DJs every Saturday night in Wildwood, New Jersey.
That's
It's
incredible.
hysterical. Memories. Is it Wildwood or AC?
Arthur.
Memories
Yeah,
is
it's
in both?
Margate.
Margate. I'm sorry. Yeah, I knew it was in between.
Mm.
So, every Memories, he's always there. So everybody goes to see Jerry. He's 83 or 84. Not
Amazing.
kidding. Unbelievable. And so, he'll DJ, and then all the comics that are in town, like
Come hang.
visiting, whatever, go hang. That's the only
That's the best.
night I think they do it. Like maybe during
Yeah, that's
Christmas
it.
or whatever, like they'll go. But Chicky and Pete's is where we'll go hang.
Is that a
out.
big Philly thing too, or just a big like you guys comic thing? Because I know, Dom, you're just like I just remember my first memories of you at the clubs, and then just immediately you know inviting to either come upstairs and hang, and I thought it was gonna be a casting couch situation, and it was, and
He likes what he likes.
yeah, and then
Did you
you
get
just
the part?
didn't get it. Yeah, got the 23-cent check in the mail though, so thank you. But the
Call back.
yeah, but you just had a zest for like I don't know the family side of the comedy world, and you were always kind of holding court and up at the factory with all these guys and inviting me over, and there's all these really famous people, and you just kind of welcome me into like these circles. Have you always been
Really?
like that?
I like the
likes you.
person.
Yeah.
One night,
That
Al
means he
Madrigal
likes
was working at the comedy store. And I said, "What's up?" He goes, "I can't get on at the Laugh Factory." I go, "You can't get on? Fuck them." So I said, "Walk me over." I walked him over. I got him right on stage.
Wow.
That I felt good because I knew how good he was.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy to think that he couldn't get on at the Laugh Factory. Because Al was so good. Is so good.
He's not really doing it anymore, no?
I know.
Not
But
doing
that's Al.
stand-up?
He's like that.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? It's not doing it the way I want to do it, so I'm not going to do it. Like, he's such a business guy.
Yeah.
On top of everything.
Yeah.
What's
That
he
he's-
doing?
He's just smart. He's producing movies, doing
Oh, okay.
movies. Just running a production company, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, ATC is a production company as well.
Yeah.
So, every once in a while, he'll hit me up on an email or we'll run into each other because we were really close a long time. With him and Freddie Soto were really close as well. And they had a pilot. Willie Barcena, Freddie Soto, and Al Madrigal had this pilot that they wrote together, and they would go and pitch it as 3 like really strong comics in a room. They would get like, people were like, go crazy. And then Freddie passed away.
How long were you around?
Oh, man.
How long were you around the store?
Well, started in 2007, and I think I got passed in 2011 or 12.
Nice to you?
Always.
Good.
Incredibly.
Wait a minute.
Good to hear.
2007?
Yeah, that's when I started. But I didn't start coming around. I didn't start working the phones. Bobby Lee saw me, I think, in 2010 or 2009, and at a belly room show, because I was just doing Vargas's Bring a Room show.
I remember.
Yeah.
But I thought I was waiting tables, so I guess not.
Yeah.
Maybe I started doing stand-up at that.
The
time.
Folgers joke didn't come into your realm until.
My favorite. I told him about that. I go,
really?
Dom, you two can sing together. You don't understand. Dom sings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not
He
as good
loves
as
to
you.
harmonize.
Oh, no. We did on stage one time for something, or maybe it was on the phone when we called my aunt on your podcast.
What was her name?
Shirley, but you kept calling her Muriel.
She
Called her a cunt live on air.
My favorite thing. My dad's girlfriend, he goes, she has a stripper name, right? I'm like, Dom.
Angel's her name. Come on. I don't have change for 5. I'm sorry.
Dom, what do you before we close this out? What
Want to get something to eat?
what's that?
Most love.
Yeah.
We want to get something.
What do you
to eat.
what do you most love about your time, the LA comedy scene where you've been here? Like when you're at the store, factory, improv, wherever, is there like, and I'm not even gonna ask for you to like pick a club, but just like, is there an ideal night in our business for you?
Jeez, not one night. I mean, I remember so many. I remember when it was as hot as it was with Joe and Bill taking off the
He
collective.
did both booms.
That's right.
But
the original Boom. I mean,
you know when I knew it was bad when it was just Paulie and I were the only ones that had any TV credits in the whole fucking place. That's what I'm thinking.
there was a time where that was happening.
Nothing against
That's when
me.
I was
but-
robbing the store.
But I love all of them, really. I mean, they've all been good to me.
Is there really a different time, like you know, in these last handful of years versus like a night of you, Robin, you know, Roseanne, everybody? Is it? Are they just not even comparable, or do you?
No, they were.
Yeah.
There was more people had bigger parts on television in those days.
Right.
But
There was less.
But everybody has their own specials now, so it's different, you know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But also part of the thing, making your own specials, you do it yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck show business. I'm having a special that I like, you know.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, but at the same time, if it doesn't stand out because it's so oversaturated,
Right.
then you're just kind of in this whatever. But back then, if you got a special, it was literally
Yeah, there were only
special.
there was one time
It was a big deal.
there was 3 on HBO. That was it. Robert Klein, the Rodney thing, and something else, but it was incredible.
It was a big. I love when people say, like, why don't you do like they'll say to like Dom and Di, like, why don't you do a night where you introduce comics? I know Burr has tried it.
Yeah.
It's so oversaturated. Like I did Bill Burr's, and they're like, oh, this could be it.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not going to be it. Like, I love it. I'm proud of it. I was thrilled to
Yeah, it
be
was
a
amazing.
part of it.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, it's like it doesn't go. You know, there's so much.
Yeah. How do you cut through?
It's so much harder now, I think, to cut through them back then. And it was hard then because, you know, they pick and choose. But at the same time, I think now we have so many outlets.
Yeah. It's a blessing and a curse.
It's a blurse. That's a terrible joke. It's Jonathan Katz.
Blurs.
My
Jonathan
stripper.
Katz?
Remember my stripper girlfriend?
Yes, the best.
She said, "That is the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard." I told Jonathan that, and Mark Schiff's joke about Bob Dylan having dinner. Please, Pastor, please. Stupid. I said, that's a fucking joke. And he'd get an applause break.
People would lose their mind.
Pass the
just
peas,
like
is that what
Dylan.
you're saying?
Pass the peas, please.
Please. I can't do it.
So,
Jim Carrey and Robin are probably two of the people that I feel like are responsible for me being in this business, just for, you know, the amount of fun I feel like I was seeing them have, and just put them up on a pedestal comedically, and got to see them both at the store. I mean, Were you there when they were both came in?
I was there before Jim. Jim was the actor. He was doing impressions.
What'd you think?
He was great.
Could you tell? Are you just like,
not to that level, but he definitely had talent.
Yeah.
He gave me the part, and I'm hanging here.
I'm dying up here.
Dying up here. He just gave it to me.
Wow.
He saw me on stage. They came to see young comedians, and I went on. And he goes, he hugs me. He goes, I got to get you in my show. And he told his ex-wife, who's a friend of mine, she said, well, Dom's not going to dance for you. He goes, I'm not going to make him dance. I've known him for 25 years.
Yeah.
And it was nice, nice
So
gesture.
sweet.
Yeah.
Robin too.
Robin was a great guy. I mean, he did steal, but he couldn't help it. I feel like a terrible lawyer I'd be.
So terrible to say and amazing at the same time. He couldn't help it.
He really was a genius the way his mind worked. But he couldn't. He wrote people checks there that he stole. At the Improv, I saw him, Rick Overton.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote
Rick.
one of Rick's bits, and he just $1,500. Sorry, Rick. It's crazy.
Wow.
But at least, well, then he was paying for it. I believe in the beginning he wasn't, and then he started paying people, like giving them money.
Yeah, that's nice.
I worked with him in New York more than here. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no, I was done.
That was a good interruption.
That was it?
Yeah, it's your show, I think, right?
But there was a crazy, this comic named Steve Pearl. I don't know if you,
Oh, yeah.
So Robin used to take from him, but Steve
That's maybe why I know
had
that name.
mind. He could go, brrr, and it was just crazy. He would rattle it off, but he was antisocial. Like he didn't know how to
He thought the world was out to get him.
Right. He didn't know how to do what Robin had the other.
Wow.
So Robin paid him lots of money, gave him radio show,
do what you're
helped
doing.
him anything, but give me what you're doing, because they similar. The way Robin was so fast.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
Yes, and it was very similar to what Steve was coming up with. Steve was one of my favorites when I first started the story. I was like, this guy's out of control. This is hilarious. I mean, nobody knows this guy.
Yeah.
But I know he was a little nutty butter.
He didn't have the other gears to kind of turn it all.
Right.
How do you feel about that, about people? Because in this business, I feel like everyone needs a boost and a little bit of help in some regard, right? But when it comes to just writing and doing your act, I mean, even people that get to a certain level are getting help or have writers, right? Or have people that are at least giving them ideas. Or I would see, when Dave would come through, I'd see guys in the back, always watching them and then throwing them stuff here and there. But how do you feel about that?
Some people, what you mean, people getting writers?
Yeah, or just having help, I guess. Because I also had this conversation with some people where they're just like, if it didn't come from here, from yours, then you shouldn't even be saying
but some
it.
people can make a living off of writing for other people because they can see it better through another person's mouth. So why not? The more help you can get, the better, right? I mean, I'll die on the integrity hill and be like, I'm writing my own stuff, but I'm going to be all by myself.
Yeah, exactly.
I should ask for help.
Yeah.
I have to wear a sign that says I have to ask for help.
I used to do a bit called the Talking Mime. He would talk about what he's doing. I'm going against the wind now. Oh, I'm in steps. He'd talk about
you
everything.
ever have a writer, Dom?
Not really.
Someone help you?
Lisa, my ex-wife.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Would write for you?
She was very creative, very smart,
She
very
was
funny.
she was the mother of the Ugly Baby.
Gotta see the baby. Go see the baby.
Wait, what is
That's
that from?
Dom's ex-wife
From
Seinfeld.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Oh, did you see
was
that
great.
baby? The baby was ugly, right? Or is it?
That was Jenna, but of course she was ugly.
No.
Yeah, really ugly.
I think that was.
They
the
never
same
showed
one.
the baby in that.
Right, they never. But you gotta come see the baby. Yeah, she was so
What's he
funny.
doing? He's stealing material.
Hollywood
again.
Shuffle.
I'm writing it
she
down
was
right
in.
now. Gotta steal the baby.
No, gotta see the baby. But Lisa was
Gotta
also in
see the
Hollywood
ba-
Shuffle with him.
Oh, really?
That was brilliant too.
When was that?
That was when I first came out here. Robert Townsend and I were watching Georgetown play Villanova. And I was from Villanova. He was from Georgetown. He says, I want you to do something in this movie I'm doing. What do you want to do? I said, I want to play a gay guy that I did in college.
But casting director, it was hysterical.
You're breaking my heart, you son of a bitch. He was that kind of guy. I loved the character. And he would have this laugh like this. Stop it. You are so funny.
Have you ever seen Hollywood Shuffle?
No.
Brilliant.
should
Ridiculous.
see it.
Townsend's in it too?
Townsend, it was his gig. It was his
I
thing.
think Meteor Man's the first movie I saw of his, and I was like,
Oh,
this is
Townsend's
incredible.
a great guy.
Yeah.
Check that out. You'll like it.
Okay.
It's interesting, and everybody you'll see all the people from the store, all the characters,
Oh, really?
whatever.
Oh, because he was a store guy too.
School,
Paul Mooney,
Paul Mooney.
Wow.
grouchy bastard.
R.I.P. friend.
All right, we're gonna close this out with a
Okay.
little.
Having us on. It was
This
very
was a
easy.
blast.
Yeah, this
Easy
was
to get here, right?
So easy to get. So easy
You
to.
guys gonna carry me downstairs?
We got a parachute coming. All right, we're gonna close this out with a Inside the Actor Studio 10 questionnaire to get to know both Dom Irrera and Eleanor Kerrigan a little bit better. I'm gonna play James Lipton, R.I.P., and close this out. Here we go. First question, and I'll go back and forth to both of you. What is your favorite word?
Fuck, I don't know.
We'll come back.
Fuck's my favorite word.
Fuck?
Oh, it's so funny. It's such a stupid uck.
Now, there is later on, what is your favorite curse word? Do you want to use it for both?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great.
No, I can't do that. Which one? With the first one or
Yeah,
second?
your favorite word.
Favorite
Dom.
word? Rendezvous.
Ooh,
It
nice.
sounds French.
Yeah.
It is, but people know what it means.
Great stripper name, too. What is your least favorite word, Dom?
Leave.
Eleanor, what is your least favorite word?
Stairs.
Dom, what turns you on?
Christ.
Eleanor, what turns you on?
Dom. What turns Dom on is my mother's tits, and what turns me on is that Dom is turned on by my mother's tits.
Great answer. What turns you off, Dom?
Eleanor's tits.
I hate people that never stop talking about themselves. So fucking argument. Could you edit it at least,
Yeah.
That's annoying.
That reminds me of this one time when I was a kid. I think it was 5th grade, right? I just learned how to play the clarinet. And I self-taught, and I felt real
Shut
good
him
about myself.
up, Dominic.
And I
Shut
just thought,
him
should
up.
I enter this festival?
see what
of
he's
clarinet
doing?
Greats. What is your what turns you off, Eleanor?
Comics.
Oh yeah,
Tired of them?
yeah. Enough. What is your favorite curse word, Dom?
Hate. To me, it's a terrible thing to hate somebody.
That's a bad word. Can't
It
say
is.
hate.
Actually, we talk about good words. Karma.
Mm.
It has a feel to it of uplifting and loving thing.
You subscribe to
And
it?
then it's going to get you.
Definitely.
Yeah. One good deed deserves another type thing.
I just really believe that we should. I mean, it's so sappy, but the world just should. It's too bad they just can't get along.
Hmm.
That's why maybe women should run it now. I don't know, because men have done a terrible job.
Oh shit.
Stupid fights we have. The idea of, in the Ukraine, killing kids, killing people for what the fuck for? Anyway, it was a long answer.
Way
I
to
finally
bring it
got
down,
serious.
Dom.
It took a while.
Way to bring it down.
We'll edit that out. No, that was really sweet, Dom. What sound or noise do you love?
Banging her head.
There he is.
The back of the
And
head.
we're back. Oh, wait, Eleanor, I didn't ask you. What's your favorite curse word?
Cocksucker.
That's 2 words.
That is a
Sorry,
good one.
but you put it together one.
When you say that
Cocksucker.
to somebody on stage, it's just I don't know how you make that word and saying it to someone so like affable, like it's a compliment almost
Yeah.
to them. It's brilliant.
It's a sexy word.
Yeah.
One word. I wasn't good at school.
Eleanor, what sound or noise do you love?
Dom beating off. Sorry.
What? I can't hear you. I'm beating off. Making a lot of noise
It's
over
like
here.
a slow horse.
You got something I can put on my stomach? One time I was seriously.
That triggered a story, please.
One time I forgot it. I forgot that I jerked off. Right.
I forgot she was in the room.
I had napkins all over my stomach. And I'm going to play basketball. It was hot out. So I take my shirt up, and my friend of mine goes, "Ew, ew, what's that? What's that? That's that stuff stuck to your chest." I go, "I don't know. You know that stuff."
You know how it is.
A couple of kids from that could have been in the Ukraine. Wipe
You
them
know,
out.
just get in this heat. It just we're gonna get too hot. Anyway, have a nice day. Tell your mom I said hi.
Anyway, we're playing to 21.
Should I put my shirt back on?
Is it shirts and skins or shirts and napkins?
Oh, I had them all over here.
Shirts and semen.
Oh my!
You sure it was just me?
Oh, that's so fucking
That's so
funny, man.
sick.
Oh. Oh, what sound or noise do you hate, Dom?
I think you just heard it.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt, Dom?
I'd like to be an astronaut. I don't know, really.
Fly me to the moon.
Do you want a comic?
What a comic. Oh, definitely a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to sing like McCartney and
Yeah.
dance like Michael Jackson.
Play an instrument?
My car, no.
Strong. Oh.
I wish I did.
Eleanor, what profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
I would do music as well, sing as well.
Yeah.
This
Back
guy's-
up.
Crush
for
those
Dom.
comedy jams.
Back up with Dom. Oh, that was so much
Yeah,
fun. Yeah.
fuck, you murdered it.
That was so
What'd
much
you sing
fun.
again?
We built this city.
Yes. Oh, man. Brought it.
What's that, San Francisco group?
Starship. Just Starship.
Yeah.
No Jefferson.
Yeah.
She left at
Yeah.
that point, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Grace Slick, remember?
Grace Slick. Great.
It's just way your time gone. And
The
Yeah.
dark hair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember her.
White Rabbit, right?
What?
One bill makes you
Yeah,
mourn,
yeah.
one bill makes you sad, and the ones that mother
Right.
gives you.
Right.
Remember that Stone song about taking the drugs in the morning? Mother's Little Helper.
Oh.
How's it go?
I go running for the shelter of a mother's little helper.
Yeah.
Check it out, it's funny.
I'm not good at the words, but I
Me neither.
remember the song.
Yeah,
I
melodies.
couldn't put
Yeah,
the
my
word.
brother Charlie
What's
is
the word
obsessed.
for words?
Obsessed with the Rolling Stones.
What, they're still touring, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Holy shit.
I was watching rehearsal the other day. They had it on TV.
What?
He's jumping around like he's fucking like 25 years
Is
old.
he like 70 something?
80.
Beyond something? Yeah.
80? Wow.
All right, Dom, what profession would you not like to do?
Anything that involves work. I hate like waitering and
Ooh,
serving
real work,
people.
yeah.
Eleanor, what profession would you not like to do?
Peeling the
Comedian.
napkins off of Dom's chest.
The napkin cum peeler? Yeah.
Now you see me. I was all alone for that moment. I had to explain why I had
Did it pull hairs after a while? Did it was it like a wax?
Yes, stop it.
And everybody just
It was
like,
like a chia pet.
You can't end the
who was
show like
growing.
this.
all right, last question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
You again. What did I tell you the first time?
Eleanor?
You've come the wrong way.
Brilliant. Tom Irrera,
Thank
Eleanor
you.
Kerrigan. You guys are the best.
Thank you
I love
so
you.
much.
Thanks for making time.
Thank you, brother.
Dom will carry you down, okay?
When does this come out?
Next week.
Oh, can I
Yeah,
plug dates?
plug everything,
Oh,
yeah.
shit,
I was going to put it
forgot.
all in the intro, but yeah,
I'm
please.
so bad at
Plug
that.
it. Plug it right now.
Okay.
I got a big
Go.
I'm gonna
gig,
think about it.
It's your plug cam.
I'm in Philly.
Dom, you got a Philly show when?
The Love next Friday.
July 22nd.
Yeah.
At the live casino
Going home,
right
I
in
love
South
it.
Philly on Packer Avenue.
Holy shit.
Right near Chicky and Peace.
That's right.
Played it before?
No.
It's a mile from my mom's house. You should stop by.
1,000 people.
See her for robes on.
1,000 people. Fuck yeah.
That's great.
Perfect.
He'll
It's like
pack it
big,
out.
but not big. No, not too big.
You'll pack it out.
It's
like to
South
go-
Philly. It'll come out for him.
That's
It's
amazing.
in Packer Park. It's
Oh my
what is
God. I
it?
wish I
Packer
was
Park.
fucking going.
Pecker Park.
Packer Park. Packer Park is, he calls it the suburbs of South Philly. It's not
It
in
is.
the suburbs, but it's,
They build like extra rooms. They build.
there's a
No.
bridge that separates it, so that they have nicer houses, and they don't let us in there.
Amazing.
But we go in
That's
there
fair.
anyway. But I'm
you gonna
in
be?
Kansas. I'm in Poughkeepsie at Laugh It Up,
Yep.
the 21st, 22nd with Dice,
Hell yeah.
and then the next weekend at the Comedy Club in Kansas City
Hell yeah.
with Dice. But he's doing the early shows. I'm doing the late shows. So
Awesome.
if you can't get in to see Dice, you can come see me late night, or whatever, 9:30, and then I'm at the Vancouver
Yeah.
House of Comedy.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Vancouver House of Comedy, August 25th through the 28th.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And also next
yeah.
February, I have a one-nighter. Got to drive there.
Aren't you hosting
And I
a Briss
may or
in
may not be-
2028?
Yes,
kidding.
Bruce. Rabbi, is there a blessing for the czar?
A blessing
May
for
God
this house.
bless and
Mazel
keep
tov,
the czar.
mazel tov.
Yeah, I'm impressed you remember all the lyrics to that.
my God,
I
I
love that
love
play.
Fiddler. Him and I, during the pandemic, sat up and watched it on Turner Classic on the phone and just sang like two idiots.
Can I watch it with you guys? I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh my God,
I've seen the
so
musical. I haven't
good.
seen the movie.
Movie's
Like
great.
the live.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My mom loves
If
Turner
I
Classic.
were a rich
Yeah, me too.
man.
Let's go
Sorry.
get something to eat. I'm starving. Look
All
at
right,
this.
I love you guys.
I gotta
Thank
feed
you.
this little
Good night.
animal.
Zoa. Thanks, Rock. Guys, Adam Ray here for the About Last Night podcast. Hope you enjoyed that episode. It was a good one. A lot of laughs, a lot of tears, a lot of stuff to think about and chew on, huh? Because that's what life's all about. Chewing on the good stuff. Nobody said that. Maybe Denzel did. Maybe Tom Hanks did. Maybe they said it together in Philadelphia. The point is, click subscribe right here on the ALN logo so you can get more episodes and stay up to date when new content drops. Highlights, animations, clips. It's all here for you, baby. I'll see you next time. Whoop, I don't know how to blink.